Okay, here we are for my light test, the Mars Hydro TS600 versus the Bloom Plus BP-1000, and then a bunch of Growtronics LEDs that I have for grow lights. So just quickly running down the stats, the Bloom Plus BP-1000, it's running 260 Samsung 2835 diodes. It draws approximately 90 watts from the wall, and it cost me $87 to get it here. The Mars Hydro TS600, it's running 240 Samsung LB301B diodes. Those, I believe, are the top end now for Samsung. It draws 100 watts, so slightly more, and it cost me $107 to get it here. Again, it cost me a little bit more. Moving on to the Growtronics. Now, the Growtronics are your T5 replacements, and I have 5 of them. And I purchased them over the years, so I didn't do it all at once. But they are running roughly 300 diodes total. Unknown LED type, they're kind of quiet on what sort of LEDs they're running. It pulls about 124 watts draw, and to replace the 5 light bars, it's $600. So definitely not an economical way to go. It's not even what I would call a budget light on those. But it's interesting to look at the numbers. So this is right dead center. The sticker is saying lumens, and beside that I have numbers that are a very rough par guesstimate. Basically, you take your lumens and you multiply it by 0.015, and that will give you your par. I'm using an app on my Android phone to get the lumens. It's an inexpensive way that'll get you in the neighborhood. No, it's not exactly scientific, but I don't have a $2,000 par meter laying around to use, so using what I've got. So all the lights were put at 18 inches. Now this is dead center, and you can see the Mars Hydro comes out on top at 408.8 par, followed by the Bloom Plus and then the Growtronics. So this is dead center. Now we'll move out to the first corner. Now this corner is at the 1.5 by 1.5 measure. So this is the measure they give you for bloom for plants. And you can see, again, the Growtronics is down a little bit from everybody else. The Mars Hydro is still in the lead. 216 for the Growtronics, 240 par for the Mars Hydro, and 221 for the Bloom Plus. Now, the next measurement they give you is a 2 foot by 2 foot for veg. And this is where the Growtronics starts to pull away. At 102 lumens out on the corner, not lumens, 102 par out on the corner. Mars Hydro comes in third, and that's a 78.25, and the Bloom Plus is 86.7. And I think that's because of the luminaire that the Mars Hydro is in. I think it cuts the edges so that if you put in a grow tent or you use mylar, there's less reflected off of the mylar. Coming back up to the center here, So this is the center line heading out to the 1.5 foot mark. And again, the Mars Hydro is winning on that. And the Growtronics is just slightly behind the Bloom Plus. And then you move out here. You see again the Growtronics has a wider spread. A little better coverage. Again, 225.7 par for the Growtronics. Mars Hydro comes in second place at 204.1, and the Bloom Plus is 164.1. So that is out at the 2 foot by 2 foot mark out on against the wall. So not bad coverage, but pretty well everywhere out on the far edge the Growtronics won. Bloom Plus was a little better out at the 2 foot mark continuously than the Mars Hydro. And again, I think it's just due to the luminaire. The Bloom Plus is just the quantum board, and the Mars Plus is mounted in a nice luminaire housing. So that is pretty well it for the lights. Not much to choose really between the Mars Hydro and the Bloom Plus for lumens and par. They pretty well consistently get ahead of the Growtronics. The Growtronics has better spread on it. But I think at the moment it's going to end up between the Bloom Plus and the Mars Hydro. Costs less to get the Bloom Plus, costs less to run it. The next step, I guess, we'll have to go into doing a full grow with both of them side by side, using the same seeds, same methods, everything across the board. But I think it's a toss-up at the moment. We'll see. Anyways, that's it for the light test. Have a great day.